What's going on, guys? It's your favorite paralyzed YouTuber, KCB. Maybe not your favorite, but one day I will win over your heart. To you. Just kidding. Alright, so today we're working on 2008 Polaris Trail Boss 330. We are going to be doing the tie rods in the front, because guess what? Tie rods aren't in the back. So, with that being said, let's get to it. Alright, so here is what we are working on. Try to back it up a little bit. Alright. So, how do you tell if your tie rods are bad, first of all? Okay, so the very first thing you want to do is shake it down. Left and right. You see that play? Make sure the other side ain't moving, because if the other side's moving with it, then that's just the wheelbase turn. Alright. But that play left and right, that means our tie rods are bad. Up and down play is bearings. Alright, so the tools that we are going to need for the job are one wheelchair, and then let's get everything out the way that we don't need. Then we'll wire crimpers for a later video. Alright, so you're gonna need a 15 wrench, either an impact, ratchet, whatever you may need. Alright, so a 15 socket, a 15 wrench, and then 17 wrench, okay? And then also, you're gonna want a regular ratchet with a 15. Alright, and then here are our tie rods. Is that a tie rod? Yes or no? No, that is a ball joint. Next job. Okay. I slid those in there to mess around. Alright, so here's our tie rods. Alright, they do not have grease fittings on them, so we don't need grease fittings. Alright, so with that being said, let's start the process. Let's set you guys up. Alright, so you're going to want to start by jacking up your quad, and if you would like to, put it on a jack stand. I have mine on a jack stand, just because I also have the backup. But hey, safety first. You don't want to drop your four-wheeler, right? Or maybe you do. Alright, so remember, left and right play. Now, see that now? All that play? Tie rods are shot. So, up and down, bearing. Left and right, tie rods. Alright, start by taking off a tire. Alright, got your tire removed. Set her out the way. Alright, now we are down to the meat of it. Alright, put your bolts on, your nuts on that you're not going to lose them. Maybe tuck them away in your pants. Alright, so first, up here is our tie rods, okay? You can actually see now the play. Alright, so you want to start with taking out this cotter pin. Ow, I just scratched my arm off the ramp. Suck it up, baby. Alright, so remove your cotter pin. Usually I use a pair of pliers for this, so if you want to use a pair of pliers, it'll make life easier. Alright, a screwdriver usually will help assist you in this process. Just put it in the hole back there. Then you hit it. Alright, so you get your pin out. Then you throw the grenade. 3, 2, 1, boom! Alright, our bottom is a 17. And our top is a 15. You can use your wrench on, or your impact on this, just be easy. Oh, and then what size is our jam nut? I didn't even think about that. Man, see, I'm unprepared. Alright, so, but anyways, how's everybody doing? if you enjoy my content, please subscribe, like, follow, all the above. I would really like to build up this community, and honestly, with me being paralyzed, I know I have a lot to teach people. Fucking A, dude. Alright, that's a 19, which sucks. Alright, so 15, 17, 19. Those are your choices. And a pair of needle nose pliers for that fucking bobby pin. Yeah, that bobby pin. Grab a hairbrush too. But no, for that cotter pin, pair of needle nose work good. We got our 19 wrench. Tucked it in my boot. I am starting to get a little bit more movement back in my right leg. I don't know if you just saw that. Alright, so first things first. Well, not first, but oh, okay, yeah, it is. I was gonna say. Alright, you want to loosen your jam nut. Alright. After 2 long trips to the shed, I am back. Yep, hold on, let me back up a little bit out of your way. Alright, so you're gonna want like a wrench extender, or you don't have to use a wrench extender. Use a double wrench or a pipe, or hey, you may be able just to get it off. But my jam nut's really tight, so it's not the only thing really tight. So, oh my god, hold on. So I had to go get a wrench extender, and I had to get a vape for confidence. Alright, this actually is made by Cornwell Tools. Honestly, I've always used the double wrench my whole life, but then I seen this and I was like, oh wow. Oh yeah, it's coming. Alright, I don't want to take, alright, all you want to do is just loosen that jam nut up, alright, and that's this nut right here. Alright, let me get on there for you to get a better view. Alright, we're back again for like the 29th time. Got my niece hanging out with me over there. You may have to use a pair of vice grips just to get on that jam nut. That's what I got right here, and then just kind of wedge them wherever you can, just that way you know you can get a good grip on them, like right there. See, we're able to get some good tension. And then remember your wrench extender or your pipe, or hey, maybe you ain't even gotta do this. All right, now we're gonna give it a good twist. Hold on. Is that reverse thread? Yeah, it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 enough. Okay, and the way that I'm counting it is every time that you see it, not a full turn, it's just a half turn, it's 1. Every time you see it flat, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so where did we at?
30.
37. That's something that you can't mess up right there. You really pay attention. I think I already messed it up too with the video stopping. I'm gonna have to go back and look probably.
I didn't stop it.
No, I'm not really trying to. I'm gonna go. Alright, so this side is actually reverse thread, which was half of our problem. So now we can try to take that jam nut off. I get the wrench on it. Oh yeah, see, we started eating that fucker up. Alright, so the outside one is a reverse thread. Remember that. I didn't know that.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, well we had to take a little got a little sidetrack, a little playtime break. Yeah. Play with my niece for a second. Well, I'm a little baby. And I got a horse foot. Where's that horse foot blown? Dang horse broke. Alright, I'm out of here. Alright, so I got a pair of pliers to get our jam nut off.
Your Macs are secure. We are open for business.
I gotta stop.
Big boxes.
Alright, so we got our pliers.
Big boxes about to get bigger.
Yeah,
Protect
toys.
yourself like a
Remember, reverse thread, and that's on this the outside one. We're gonna take that jam nut off. Hey guys, well, we really ease it up. If I was green, I would die, 'cause I like blue.
fit in the car all the time.
Alright, jam nuts removed.
All around Europe for most of 99.
Jam nut. Toss that, you're out of here. We don't want it no more. Alright. Tell me when.
Go.
Alright, so we're back at it. I just learned this myself, but the outer one is actually left-hand thread. So yours, they will be labeled. Alright, the R, you would think it would meant right and left, but I just figured out the R is right. Wow, never mind. R and L isn't right and left side, it's right and left-hand thread. That is what the problem is. So you're gonna want your L, your left-hand thread, to be on, it's gone. It's gone. Left-hand thread one is gonna be on the outside. Okay, still count your turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, we're just gonna leave it right there because that's where you can see that the nut was. So, and what we're gonna do, if you stick around and follow me, I will show you how to realign your bike because it's gonna need realigned. I'm almost sure of it. Alright, and you don't need no special tools as long as you stick around and follow me. So we're gonna get them straight. That way they're even together. You let this side and this side, make sure they're pretty even, pretty close. Alright, tighten up your jam nut on it. Oh, and left-hand thread. Gets me every time. Alright, you ain't got. We're not gonna go too crazy. Don't really tighten them up too crazy yet, just because we gotta line it still. Alright, so remember, right-hand thread one is on the outside. Okay, it goes up top, and then it goes right down there. Okay, you got your nut, put it through. Go back up. Turn that as you need. The videos are a lot better with that music in the background.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you need to, look at your other side for reference. Washer on top. Washer on bottom. And they gave us an extra washer. That's cool because we need it over there because we lost that one. Alright, now this is a lock nut. I can show you, I'm going to show you a little trick, alright? Alright, so tighten this one up. Inside.
.com. Select Blind's no drill custom window coverings are easy to install. No drill.
Get it nice and tight.
Save up to 50% off right now for your perfect shade. Shop at selectblinds.com.
Alright, she's nice and tight. What size are these new ones? Of course they're gonna be different. Hey, I got a little trick for you. Okay, so you know how they're really hard to go on? Here's a simple trick. Okay, from a mechanic. Alright, take a torch. Alright, and just heat it up for a second.
Options. So I suggest starting by
Okay,
narrowing
and then
things
hurry
down.
up
iPhone 17,
and run it.
iPhone 17 Pro.
You okay there?
To get.
Not to worry.
Alright, you see how that works? That's because they have plastic on the inside of them. And don't worry, it's not gonna mess it up because once it cools back down, it's gonna go right back into place. Alright, now that we got this outside on, always remember to put your cotter pin back in. I showed you guys that little trick about the jam nut. So, I have my hard hat on for safety first.
I need to feel it to believe it.
You got your cotter pin in, bend it backwards like that, around. Alright, make sure you got both sides tightened up. Alright, you can leave. If you think that you got your alignment right or you're not worried about it, you can tighten up your locking nuts. If not, okay, you're gonna want to watch my video
I
here
forgot I was holding it.
in a little bit about how to align it. Alright, and there is your tie rods done. Okay, and that was with yours truly, KCB, the Paralyzed Mechanic Tech Guy. Follow me for more, like, subscribe, and let's just build this community up. Let's go. Tell them, let's go. Yeah.